Well, here's the story. Recently, I bought an iPhone SE2, secondhand, with activation bypassed. I've been not touching it for a while, but tonight I suddenly wanted to do some customization, so I installed Misaka. Well, unfortunately, while downloading some tweaks, Misaka just froze. So I killed and launched Misaka again. But this time I even can't get into the app. It says it's doing some kernel exploit and then stuck. I thought something must went wrong, like system kernel or memory. So I decided to reboot. Then the funniest thing happens. I was very worried, so I googled for a solution. Then I found this guy, DR4M Pass. I didn't do some investigation, and instantly I managed to run this project. Someone on Reddit says it was AI slop, but to be honest, it really is. It's not working at all. Okay, this guy is a liar, but I didn't lose heart in our open source community. Later, I got aware of two projects. Bypass A12 by someone who later deleted his repository, Rust A12 by Rust 505. Similarly, I immediately embraced these two guys and not working either. Actually, after reading pieces of their code, I thought they were not nothing. Not to mention these two projects are already popular enough in the community. So why would this happen? We know the fundamental of these two projects are the Apple Books vulnerability. It enables random file writing in a limited scope. The file being written is our acquaintance, mobile gestalt. Modify a small block enables you to skip the activation process, which is used in Apple factories. Misaka uses KFD vulnerability to temporarily modify system files. But this have nothing to do with mobile gestalt. The file is intact, but we are still stuck at activation. Maybe this way of bypassing has some condition. Maybe it is only applied to the first time activation. However, erasing can only be triggered in system settings. This time I literally got stuck, but there's always a way out. USB Literate, a project published in June, is very powerful. It manipulates boot chain. Beyond that, can execute any code to some extent. Community has fully developed this vulnerability. USB Obliterate allows you to erase the iDevice directly. ICH A12 Plus RAM disk can automatically build and boot a modified boot chain with SSH RAM disk support. It even provides an one-key command to mount all partitions at once automatically. This means all files on the device can be read and write, so I immediately purchased an RP2350.
OK 啊，微雪的 RP2350。看一下，很小一个。看右边的这个boot select 键，按住之后去插入电源，把固件复制到里面。这边是2350 USB-A 嘛，然后直接拖入到里面。 然后发现确实是所有的东西都抹掉了。
然后这是在跑 ICH 的 SSH RAM disk， 它在 readme 点 MD 里面写的比较详细，前半部分我就没录。启动链的各个映像都发送到设备上之后，它就会开始跑码。等它稳定下来之后呢，就可以试着连一下 SSH。After obtaining mobile gestalt from the device, run autopatcher by rust file 5. Then push the file backwards. After rebooting, you will find Wi-Fi configuration can be skipped. The activation lock is now hidden, so you can set up normally. To sum up, well, before I know, I thought activation bypassing is extremely hard. But to be honest, only one file was modified. However, to modify the file, many people in the community paid much effort. Some people, whether in China or in somewhere else, they integrated these into tools, which is simple to use and earn money. In my opinion, that makes sense, but open source and free spirits from the community should be learned and encouraged. I hope my video can somehow offer you some help. If you have problems, you can ask AI for help or ask me in the comments. Wish you have a good day.